All right, let's look at homework 2.1, problem number 6. All right, so capital F of x is given by 10x over 1 plus x squared. Then we want to find the capital F prime of 3 and also the equation of the tangent line. All right, so let's do that. All right, so first we're going to use the definition of the derivative to find F prime of 3. Right, so I'm gonna use the one with x approaches a. You can use either one, but here I just choose the one x approaches a. A in this case is 3, so x approaches 3, and f of x is 10x over 1 plus x squared, right, minus. And if you plug in 3, so you have a 3 times 10 is 30. And 1 plus 3 squared would be 10. And divided by x minus 3. Right? 10 you can cancel. 30 divided by 10 would be 3. Right? Then we can just take a common denominator. So you have a limit x approaches 3, right? I don't like to have the fraction inside a fraction, so I'm gonna actually divide by x minus 3 is same thing as multiply by x, multiply the denominator by x minus 3. So I'm gonna just put x minus 3 with 1 plus x squared, right? Right, so like taking a common denominator here, so you have 10x is already there. Then you have to subtract. So it's a 3 is same thing as a 3 times 1 plus a 1 plus x squared over 1 plus x squared. So it's going to be 3 times 1 plus x squared. Right? Then if you simplify that, you're going to get, let's see, this limit as x approaches 3, right? Denominator is still the same, so x minus 3 and a 1 plus x squared, right? And this guy, let's see, let's do it on the side. So this is going to look like, so this guy is negative 3 times x squared, so negative 3x squared, and plus 10x and minus 3, right? I don't like having a negative number, so I'm going to pull out the negative sign. Then you have a 3x squared minus 10x plus 3, and which can be factored out as negative x minus 3, and I believe 3x minus 1 would probably work, right? So this is going to be negative, oops, it's going to be negative x minus 3 times 3x minus 1. Alright, then you can see that we can do a cancellation. You can cancel x minus 3 and x minus 3. Right? Then all you have to do is send x to 3. So you have 1 plus 3 squared, so that's 10 on the bottom. Right, there's a negative sign, so 3 times 3 is 9, minus 1 is 8, with a negative sign, so it's a negative 8, right? Which is going to be equal to, this is even, so negative 4/5. Right, so it's a negative 4/5 is the slope or the derivative. Then we can find the equation of the tangent line by having a, so we know that the point x1 comma y1, so the point given is 3 comma 3, so x1 is 3 and y1 is 3, and the slope m, we just found that to be negative 4/5, right? So equation is going to be y minus 3 is equal to negative 4/5 times quantity x minus 3, right? So if you want, we can rewrite it since we want to have, y equals form. So we can just add the 3 to both sides. Then you have negative 4/5 quantity x minus 3 plus 3, right? So we can have that. So negative 4/5 quantity x minus 3 and a plus 3. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so what we found was negative 4/5, and the equation is negative 4/5 times x minus 3 plus 3. All right. Then we need to choose the correct graph. So the graph of 10x over 1 plus x squared. So this is an odd function, so it's going to be symmetric about the origin, right? So when x is positive, everything is positive. So you can see that, right, this wouldn't be it. So when x is positive, the graph should be positive. So it should look more like that and not like that. So it's going to be either this one or that one, right? Then we're looking at the slope. Slope is negative 4/5 at x equals 3. Right, this one has a negative slope, and this one has a positive slope. So we think that this is the only one that could be true. Right, so let's check submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got the derivative correctly and the tangent equation of the tangent line correctly. And we have the correct graph, which was this one right here. Right? That's it. I hope that this was clear.